Hey folks, it's Neil from Anchor Ranch Farm in beautiful Scioto, Oregon. This video is really for those of you getting pork from us this fall. We had piglets born a bit late in the year, so we've been a bit late with the pork. But as you can see, these pigs, were the first pigs to farrow on the farm earlier this spring. And once they were weaned, I moved them out here to this kind of scrubby area, and they are growing great. They will be ready to graduate to the processor end of this month. It is October. And you can see that the area they've been in, I put them in here. There was, if I pan over and maybe kind of zoom in, you can see that scrubby hawthorn blackberry area over there. That's what this used to look like. And I've run pigs in, I fenced this area off, ran some pigs in here last summer, ran them here this summer, and this is what they've turned it into. They left most of the Oregon, I think Oregon ash, and I think there's some, Oregon oak in there somewhere, and a few of the larger hawthorn trees. But what happens when they get to this size is they like to scratch themselves, especially against the spiky hawthorn trees. And then they, you can see right there, they knock them over, which is great. You know, I want to keep some of the hawthorn. The birds like it, but we're just, in some areas, we're overrun by hawthorn, and then of course blackberries. So the pigs have helped me clear out this area. I'll go through and maybe chop out some more of the hawthorn, leave one or two or three. And then what I want to do is reseed this area, take the fence down and turn it into pasture. Then the other thing that they've done, if I zoom in out here, is pigs always like to be really messy with their water to create a mud pit. Because like a lot of mammals, they don't sweat. So they roll around the mud. They're not being dirty. I say this over and over. Pigs are actually one of the cleanest farm animals if you keep them the right way. Like chickens will poop in their food. Pigs don't do that. They like to make a mud pit and roll around in it to cool off. And what that does is this whole area. The reason why this is so. Oh, and those are calf hutches, but I use them for, they make great pig shelters for the pigs to go in if they want to go in there. Most of the time they sleep out or lie out either in the mud or in the shade of a tree. This area, you can see some lambs over there also. This area gets the field looks very flat, and it is, but to the extent there is a slope, the slope goes, go out a little bit, the slope goes from that direction, from the east, and it comes through here, and it floods in the winter, which is why I don't run pigs here in the winter. Excuse me, sorry. It floods this area with runoff from the rain. And so that's not good for the pasture. But so what happens is in the wintertime, that kind of mud pit that the pigs have dug stays filled with water, and it traps some of that water from flooding the rest of the field. We still get too much standing water to run cattle. That's one reason why we do sheep, because if we put cows in there, they would just churn up the mud and totally destroy the grass because of their weight. But that sort of area that the pigs have wallowed in will trap some of that water runoff, and that actually stays wet well into the dry season. So once this area isn't flooded and it's dried out, this becomes great grazing for the sheep in like June when things are dried out and the rest of the grass is drying out. Here it's still like really nice and green. So that's been a benefit of running pigs in here as well. So if you are getting pork from us this fall, here are the happy pigs. They're eating their ration of Oregon grown wheat and peas that we use instead of corn and soy, all non-GMO local. And yeah, again, see if we can. I think the lambs have moved off to the other side of the field, but they're over there as well. Okay, great. AnchorRanchFarm.com for more about us. Peace be with you.